live yet. Looks like I'm live, so welcome everybody to the stream. As when I say everybody, I believe at the moment it's just Grintoria, so welcome. Been a couple of weeks, but we are back, and yeah, we finally finished off that thing over the on the last episode, which was a biggie. So hopefully the audio's pretty good. Let me just adjust that a little bit. I'm never so sure where the best position for the microphone is. And a quick drink. Which is today is Black Magic, I think it is, or Dark Magic. Actually, it's a relatively inexpensive rum from I'm trying to think, Morrison's. So anyway, yeah. Hi Terry, how's it going? Doesn't always have to be the posh stuff. I did get some posh stuff. I bought some bumbu, which was it's an interesting one. It's a 16th century recipe from Barbados, which was made by the sailors when they didn't enjoy, for the sailors who don't enjoy rum. So this is really weird, you know, because I can see my screen, and then I've got in my left hand screen I can see my OBS, where I can see my screen, and in my right hand screen I can see the stream, which is definitely out of sync, and it's a little bit disorientating actually, but it's 2/3 done now. That's like, were they, I think, wow, triplets. Yeah, it's 2/3 done. I've still got a third to do. I put the foot plates in yesterday I think, but today was spent draining the hot tub, cleaning it and refilling it, and it's now reheating, so it had got a little bit probably. Sorry, come in sir, what are you buying? His prices are really good at the moment because we've really not bought anything from him. But yeah, so I've still got a third to do, which is what I've got to do. I've still got to do the 3 upright poles, 2, 4, 6 Aris rails, and then all the uprights, which I think is about 60 things. Hi Wiley. So yeah, and I've got my beer, I've got some rum, so here we are. And for some reason this room is really hot at the moment. I think it's because we get the afternoon sun. Not entirely sure what I want to do today yet. I'm going to just go and have a look at the to-do list, because we've done that. Chant Druid Grove, that's an interesting one. Mineshaft decoration, I'm going to mark that as done, even though it was kind of things. Hiya Tedrin Runeglaive. Tedrig Runeglaive. That sounds like a role-playing name if ever I've heard of one. Furnish the other keep rooms. We still need to do the nether portal room. Walls obviously still need finishing, housing, and of course we've got some plans down here somewhere. Now I just need to get my other various bits and pieces together. I love the fact you can stick these on a wall. So we've got a honey shop, baker's, bookshop, magic shop, map shop, and a armory, if you like, to do. That's kind of in the plans. You know what, I am actually really intrigued by this concept of a druid's grove. It's kind of, yeah, that's working for me. It's got a bit of natural stuff going on. I should oh, I've got the book on me. World of Warcraft. Never played that, never got into it. Well, to be fair, I actually avoided it because I know my addictive personality and such, that I knew that if I played it I'd probably end up never getting away from it. So so yeah, that was a thing. Where are you going? obviously left a tree in that. Doesn't matter. I don't think I planted that one. The key is not to plant. Not to is to not. You're not going to guard much here. Strange. All right. Well. They've attempted to die on a number of occasions. Okay. That one's working okay. Can I... Hup. This... They are... They definitely need a bit of TLC. So while I'm thinking, let me get myself back into the correct map overview. So we really, this side of the thing doesn't have a lot of TLC towards it at all, other than the fairly major landscaping project we did over here. Now our border isn't that far away, it's only here, so we haven't got a huge amount of space to play. But what I did think about was a couple of things. One, oh man, I've got an itchy nose, excuse me. Touching my face, it's shocking, isn't it? What I did think about doing was maybe trying to get a windmill out here, and you can see where the lumberjacks are coming out here, which is bizarre because they've got a perfectly good, let me just stop these, they've got a perfectly good lumberjacking space indoors where they don't need to have all of this lot. But eventually you get on top of it, and you know, you stop them. Well, if you, for every sapling you rip up, that's a tree that they can't chop down and replant. So that's a bonus. But yeah, I did wonder about whether putting like some kind of wheat fields out here as well. And in terms of where we kind of move up to, in this direction, we still need to get rid of all these torches as well, but in this direction it's not that far, it's here. So there's a little bit of space down the side here. I know where to, I think I know where to, I've just had a thought. Just had a, was that a lumberjack all the way out here? Oh, little git. Where did you get that from, and where did you try and replant the sapling? So this area has not had a lot of love. It's kind of nice because it's overgrown. I suppose we could try and catch that deer in there. I don't think the farmers mind barley. You see, this is my plan for the wheat fields is as one get it. My plan for the wheat fields is that you plant them with barley and they won't, or they shouldn't, harvest them. So if we were to come out here, I'm just trying to think, take this out. Well, I've got to the kind of the point of believing, you know, they knew the risks they were taking when they came out here, and just leave them to it, because at the end of the day we can't nursemaid them all day. Now I don't mind nursemaiding them when they go and, you know, get themselves stuck in a door that is actually invisible, and that's some kind of glitch, obviously. But if we were to come out and create our enchanting grove out here, we've got the nice little pool thing. I don't know, I think that would work as an area, and it kind of uses this area up, which is another thing. So with that in mind, we now need to think what we want to actually put in there. There was a little bit of me kind of thought about using definitely weirdness going on. Let's just head up to the magic room, because that's where we've got the... So a stone circle would be relatively easy. Let me just dump all of that lot up there, along with that. Where are we? I should have... There we go. So we've got these, and obviously when you place them, they sometimes get a rune on them. That one's got the rune on the bottom. Okay, like that is it, huh? That one got it on the top, and don't tell me this one's going to get... Oh, there, on the side. But they don't... Hi, Potter. They don't kind of strike me as overly organic. You know, they look man-made rocks rather than, you know, natural, rather than like henge rocks. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll get there eventually. Sometimes it just takes me a while. But there's nothing to say that we can't go in and if I can find something. I mean, we could use glowstone. We could actually use redstone. We could use a mixture of, you know, take a couple of blocks of redstone, a couple of blocks of glowstone. We can chisel the glowstone to something a little bit more pleasing than that. There's not a lot of options with that one, but I'm quite happy with that neon. And then grab ourselves some cobble, cobble, no, stone, and maybe a little diorite just to mix in there. And obviously we can do leaves and stuff like that to mix that kind of that hengey feel up. Just trying to think what we've got in the way. Have we got anything in the way of altar blocks? Or so you've got the ancient warfare structures altars. A kind of a druid's grove is the thoughts at the moment. But a lot of the stuff that you can make, obviously we could make the totem, but that's not really druidy. And an altar de muertos, probably not in theme here. Amulet of the Lich. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything that really screams at me. Let's have a look, see if there's anything in Electroblobs that kind of lends itself to redstone. Oh, runestone pedestal. Oh, that could work. I mean, I suppose mystical, we need to make sure we had the right crystals. That's the only issue there. True, that's a good point. I still want it to look like it's more natural though than artificial. Let me just head up and just see what we've got in the way of crystals. Seven radiant, which we can use for that. I'm not keen on the colour on that one though. 9 mystical. which we can use for... that's actually not a bad one. I don't mind that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just put a pin. Not enough of those. The diamond is not enough. We've certainly got enough fiery crystals. Yep. Runestone pedestal. The red one's not really. No. And no. I mean, we could pop over to Potter's. I think in the migration across, you might find that bits of your buildings have vanished when I was having the problems with the server thingy. But obviously, it's only this copy of the world, so we'll quickly sleep the night off though. We'll have a slurp of rum. Right, let's have a wander over. Yeah, entire chunks of the world went missing, so you're wandering along and then suddenly, wasn't there a cathedral here? And I'm sure that wasn't split in half like that. Oh, good old Minecraft, you can't beat it. Let's go and have a look at the Potter's crystal collections. And I'm guessing, I think, in fact no, I destroyed the town hall markers in the great lag fixing episode of 2020. Yeah, obviously I've got the original on this one, so but that's not the right. If I were Potter, where would I hide my arcane crystal? That's fish. Oh no, that's one of the blocks, but oh, that's the one we need. I'm going to pinch that. Right, yeah, well, oh, deconstruction table. I was sat there thinking that's got to be the world's smallest railway. Right, let's head back. I mean, we could quite easily, go with this as a design, but I just don't like the fact that the runes are there. But I think that would make a particularly nice central altar-y thing. Anything else I think of that we need right now? We'll take you. I don't think you've got anything to offer, and you really haven't, but we'll take it anyway. Yes, that's very true, you did. Right, that was, something's definitely not working according to, well, yeah, I did sleep through the night when I wasn't here, didn't I? Still like the look of that, that's kind of worked out well. Oh, that's what I was going to do that as well. So how's everybody coping with their isolation at the moment anyway? I'm just about to enter week 10 next week, so I'm not quite crazy yet. Maybe I am, who knows. Right, you can go down, we'll pop you down, we'll pop you down, and we'll start clearing a whole bunch of plants. Obviously a lot of this will go down because there's going to be a grove, so I wanted to get rid of some of this stone, make this water a little bit more impressive, I think, as well. That's true. I didn't mean to bring those with me. Hang on. So I haven't got any of them. Yeah, I actually got, last week I got to go into the office for the first time in 9 weeks, and you know, it's amazing. You don't realise just quite how much you miss something until you can't do it. It's oh man, how much? Right, I need to. I don't think. Yeah, there's. Yes, well, that can come out, and that can come out for starters. That frees me up a couple of bits of spot. Pardon me. And yeah, that'll do for now. The rest will have to go in here. Where's my bin? Bin. There we go. Right. Oh, hello. Rude. Yeah, so I remind me to make sure I stick stone under everything. Right, let's get you out. These guys are going to take way too long otherwise. So yeah, I got to go into work for half a day, which was nice, and actually saw faces other than the wife's, which was a change. I won't say nice because that, you know, she'll kill me. But yeah, so we're at the stage now where in my working life is we are looking to figure out how we start to open bits and pieces up safely. And so we have 3 mornings a week we have a collection service for anybody who's got hardware that's been delivered, and they can come in and pick it up, obviously. But yeah, it's so I got like 1 week I'll be in 2 days a week, and then the other week is 1. Oh, I'm sure she did. She I think one of the saving graces is we're both quite okay on with our own company as well as each other's company, so you know, that's why probably why we haven't killed each other yet. But there you go, that is such is life. And of course YouTube is being one. YouTube is actually doing YouTube is handy for keeping you sane, but YouTube just for keeping you to watching things is I honestly I cannot imagine what this would have been like. What 30 years ago. Just trying to imagine what self-isolating would have been like, you know, when you've got 4 channels and the internet is virtually non-existent. I mean, it did exist in the form of bulletin boards and the likes, but you know, it was definitely, this would have been an entertaining experience, I think. But by entertaining I mean not entertaining, obviously. Alright, so we've got a reasonable bit of space there. I want to take that tree out because it's ugly, because it's half dead. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's good to keep busy, without a doubt. I've actually started. I must admit, I did see that was on one of the streaming services and did things, but I've gone a little bit similar, kind of probably a similar period actually, but that's got to go. I'm just gone through season 1 of Torchwood again. For no real reason than I can. Right, so we got you. I would like to. I don't think that needs to be dipped, so we'll definitely fill that in. But I must admit, I've been somewhat surprised. Well, surprised is probably not the right word. I've been somewhat taken aback by just how gritty Torchwood actually was. You know, whoops. When you compare it to like the Doctor Who's of the period, it is a much harsher thing, but but yeah, I don't remember it being quite as gritty as it was. Have I got a dirt light? Oh, I haven't got. In fact, I've barely got any torches. We might need to fix that problem, because this definitely needs a dirt light. We need to make sure that wherever we're working is lit up. I'm wondering whether I can get away with a few big mushrooms around the area as well, make it more druidified. But to where the hell have you been? To do that, we're going to definitely need was it all dirt light? Okay. I didn't quite want to put all dirt light down. That one, oh, that needs to come out as well. There we go. All right, I need to go and grab some dirt, but I'm just thinking. So, giant mushrooms. Do you have to put them on podzol, or I mean on mycelium, or will they work on podzol? I don't want to sleep either because I don't want to get my villagers depressed. Don't mind when the place is unloaded, but yeah, they've definitely gone off to do something. No, of course, yeah. If we want this to work properly, I suppose we should just go in the Sally port. Oh, hello. But yeah, podzol. Will can you grow a giant mushroom on podzol? Have I actually even got any podzol about to test? I know where I can get some podzol. It's right next door to Potter's base. But I'm trying to remember. Come on, somebody help me. Podzol and giant mushrooms. Because I'm fairly certain none of us found the mushroom biome. And I'm also... Oh, I did put nature's compass in, so I mean we might be able to find a mushroom biome. Let's have a... get into the right mode. Thank you. Oh yeah, there we go. Mushroom Island. Let's have a look. Search. Oh wow. That's what, 8,000 blocks that way. I mean, we've... I'm not sure about that. We've definitely got positions up there. It will work on podzol, in which case we don't need the mushroom island. But so question: have I got any podzol? Do I have a? If I have a podzol, where would I be? Oh man, I just had a real funny little lag. A funny little lag spike. There's some more dirt light, so that'll come in handy. Right, we are going to have to head back to Potter's. This is getting expensive. Or am I? Actually, let me just double check. Where is my nearest Mega Tiger, Tortuga? So there, probably that way. Night time. We'll will fly, and will use the actual hang glider to save my wings. It's a bit slower, but well, this way you see they don't get. Oh wow. That was not entertaining. Right. We're off. Let's go and find that tiger. Tiger. You know what? I get so many different people telling me I'm always pronouncing it wrong, and it's like, I work in the School of Geography. You'd think I'd get it right, but I can't. Not for love nor money. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm a bit close to the border to start doing them at night, and as I say, it's not far to go and find some podzol. It's not like I ain't got silk touch or anything. Oh, Knit's tent. See you, Knit. I'm not sure whether I killed them or not. I can't remember. What's that one? The ruin. That's probably orcs. Orcs or bandits, or dead. Judging by the fact that nothing's. Yeah, but I always forget what they tell me. I'm a bad person when it comes to remembering. I always go tiger. Is my go-to. So, and to be fair, it's 6.5 dozen t'other, isn't it? I mean, you know, what's that? That well-known song about potatoes and potatoes, or tomatoes and tomatoes. I mean, personally, for me, it's potatoes and tomatoes, but potatoes and tomato. Oh my God, now I'm getting it wrong. This is Magegrave, I think, actually. So this is a playery builds, but we can pause here briefly. Yeah, Brightwall. There we go. Right, let me check my map. I am here, and I want to be up there. Llamas? I don't need llamas. Beds I need. And right, let's just I do a fair bit of exploration, but it's like anything. The need to explore is often so. It's like, for example, I've just been recording Sid's Modded Live episode 10, which was like 2 episodes ahead of where we are. No, 3 episodes ahead of tomorrow's episode. And you know, I'm kind of working away, happily doing my stuff, and I realise I've not got any cocoa beans at all. So all of a sudden, we need. Oh, badger. Unfortunately, I don't have a silk touch shovel. Yeah. So I've got to go out and find a jungle to sort of address that problem. So that's, your explorations tend to be linked to need. If you don't need something, you know, you don't go grab it. How much do I need of this? I mean, a stack would be a sensible thing to have, wouldn't it? As always. So, well, there's one of the things that's been winding me up a lot recently. I don't know whether you've seen these adverts yet, but on YouTube there's a lot of adverts going around for get rich quick with Amazon. schemes, and it's like, go and find some products and sell them on Amazon. I became a multi-millionaire after just 2 days of selling portable walrus cleaners or whatever. And it's like, oh, good grief. I'm naturally cynical, and when somebody says to me, get rich quick, I realise that they're lying, generally speaking. Get rich quick just doesn't happen. I'm going to grab a few. Have I got any red mushies while we're over? That's not a red mushy. I mean, it's not a problem, I can get mushies, but you know, I'm definitely not putting them down around our villagers. They're stupid enough as it is without giving them that to go off. But the adverts, some of the ones and I got an email, I got a text from someone who did my program, which most of you won't do. In his first week, he made $10,000, and it's like for just 2 hours work or some ultimately dubious and almost certainly illegal pyramid scheme, you know. It's just bizarre. You get all this, as I say, I would say to anybody, if somebody says they can make you rich, you know, run away, because they're lying. Either that or they want a kidney. Alright, let's head back. Storeroom. Let's just go to place the enemy, because I will need to get my bearings and then have a look in here for a little bit of. Have we got? Oh, come on. They're probably in the pink box, aren't they? What about bones? Take some more bone block with me. But yeah, there's a lot of strange stuff. And I hope everybody's enjoying the returns to mod spotlights. I'm obviously trying to make them as interesting as possible. Mod spotlights are actually a pain. Oh, lag. There we go. They're a pain to record, mainly because they take quite a bit of effort to actually find mods worth spotlighting, and I reckon for every mod I spotlight, I must have to go through 100 mods to find something. I didn't bring any dirt with me, did I? Oh God. Yeah, we got yellow, and obviously I can just chop them down. Oh, no, that's. Did you not? Oh, okay, fine. Right, I definitely need the. There's a bit of dirt there. Yeah, but the problem I'm finding at the moment is this. There is just absolutely so much crap out there. And by crap, I don't just mean really bad mods. There are actually some highly offensive, well, to me, I find them offensive anyway, mods. I need to go and find some dirt. And my thing's recharging, so I can't even port over to the town square. Oh, the energetic expansion. That looks really interesting, but I mean, there's one, and to be fair, I wouldn't normally actually say something like this, but I would encourage you to go and find this guy's mods on CurseForge, and then report them. Oh, what's the matter with you? Oh, silly. Yeah, I would not normally do this. I think everybody, you know, especially new starting mod writers, people who are writing mods for the first time ever, you know, obviously deserve some leeway and some obviously some understanding. At the end of the day, they are, you know, just learning to mod. And I mean, I'm not saying I certainly couldn't write mods. Well, I'll rephrase that. I could, if I could be bothered to actually learn how to, but I really can't be bothered to learn how to, so I don't. And therein is the fun. Actually, can I just, yeah, let's just fly over if I can. But no, I actually wouldn't find that offensive. What I find, it's not, again, it's not even offensive. It's the fact that they exist at all, and that CurseForge let them on there. So the guy, I can't remember. In fact, hang on, I did bookmark his stuff. It's over here somewhere. Let me see if I can open that. So the author is a guy called Big Mouth Fan 69, which, you know, is fine. And he's got a few mods on it: the Blue Corruption mod, Simpson Only Fans, the Pokimane mod, the Alinity mod, all over, obviously memes or something all over, way over my head, the Magnetite mod. But then he added, there's 3 mods which in for me are the ones that are the kind of the breakers. So firstly, there's the gay rights mod. Now, don't get me, before anybody says, oh, what's wrong with gay rights? I mean, I'm nothing's wrong with gay rights. I'm absolutely in favour of equal rights for anybody and everybody. There's nothing wrong with it. This guy's idea of gay rights mods is it adds gay NPCs who chase you around. There's cocaine plants. I'm trying to remember what else there was. Let me just go in there. Everything is rainbow, and it's just really cringeworthy stuff. You know what I mean? It is terrible. So that's one, and that's actually not the worst. Then he added in the meth mods, adds methamphetamine and a cooking process to the game. I mean, seriously? How the hell is that getting into or past? I need some sand as well, don't I? God damn it. Getting past CurseForge. You know, methamphetamine as a mod, it is bizarre. Again, and I've said on occasion that you know, I'm a little in two minds about the things like the what's the one, the psychedelic craft in TFC, but it's not blatant. Well, it is blatant, but it's not blatant. And then this is the latest one. This was the one that was spotted out on the 2nd of May, updated on the 8th of May. It actually updated it as well. The heroin mod adds heroin and weaponized AIDS. I mean, seriously. Seriously, how the hell is that even getting, you know, accepted as a mod? It is ludicrous. Again, I'm not going to sit there, and certainly he's also got a weed mod, but you know, I'm not going to get involved with that one, because at the end of the day, in quite a lot of places around the world, weed is legal, and therefore, you know, absolutely fine from a point of view. What did I say? I wanted sand, but it is just, now somebody sat there and said this is why mCreator shouldn't exist, and he pleaded ignorance of what mCreator was. Now, whether he's genuinely doesn't know what mCreator is, or whether he's just trying to make out that he does, but it's just bizarre. Personally, as I say, I would encourage everybody to just report that as inappropriate content. Unfortunately, believe it or not, oh god, it's getting dark. Believe it or not, the you want to go to the pub? Off you go then. I think what I need to do is disable that. No, it's, as I say, and I don't want to sound prudish, because you know, I've certainly had my fair share of life, and obviously, you know, I'm not going to sit there and say other. What the hell was that? Was that you? Apparently. Oh! I've never actually really heard that chatting. And it's not been updated. We've got no updates at this stage. Yeah, but I just find it's what gives an awful lot of, you know, other mod authors who are just trying to get out there. It's just like things I can't remember what I've done where, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. Let's go over here and see about getting some. Let's get this pond sorted first. Now, I think what we'll do is I really don't like all this stone in the bottom, so we'll have that out. Don't mind dirt. Dirt's kind of more natural. Don't even mind the odd bit of stone, but yeah, it's just. I mean, I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. I might have a great deal of faith in human nature. Oh, I don't have any faith in human nature, other than their ability to not surprise me on a regular occurrent basis. So we can take out that bird poo as well, and yeah. Oh, hello, not there. Now, I wonder whether I can get away with putting a little tiny. Oh, hello. Ah, I might be able to do something with this. If I'm careful. No, and like I say, it's not even so much that he's done it, it's more the fact that CurseForge have actually have it on as a well, it's on their list of okay things. That I think is more. Do we fill this up? I think we do. I think that would work. Yeah, but it's like, as I say, it's you have to. I was actually installed the gay rights mod just to see what the hell it was, because I was so I was intrigued to find out, you know, what it actually written after I'd seen the meth mod. And I mean, you know, I've seen some people could argue, well, it's no different from potion brewing, and it's like, except of course that potion brewing is made up bull, and you know, doesn't really exist in the world, whereas meth does. Oh well, I don't think I'm going to change the world anytime soon, but it'd be nice to get rid of that one particular blight on it. Let me just get rid of that, and that'll free me some space up here, and then however, that now opens up a whole world of issues here with the sand. Maybe take that out. Well, I mean, that is my entire point. You know, there's a lot of kids. It's probably, let's be honest, not a lot of kids. It's primarily kids who play this game, and the thoughts that some little toe rag can ruin it. Can you imagine the media's take on it? It's I mean, they're not always the most understanding of people, but I can't imagine that they're going to sit there and just go, oh well, kids will be kids. I mean, I remember all too well what it was like back in the day when role-playing basically meant you were some kind of Satanist or devil worshipper. So let me just take a couple of them out, pop a bit of that in. Definitely that adds a little bit more to this pondy area. Right, let's have a think about the circle. So if I was to come over here and maybe start, we know that our edge is right up on this point here, so we definitely don't want to be any closer than, say, here for the first stone. And then if we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 across maybe, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1. I think that would be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. No, but if the screaming loonies had their way, it would have been made illegal to roleplay and sell role-playing and stuff. So, you know, it's not a case of you won't stop me, because they'll just make it illegal. They can make these things illegal. I think you'd have to be several degrees of lunatic to things. Now, do I want to make these freestanding stones, or do I want to make them into like arch? I think I'm going to go do them just as freestanding stones. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. That would okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. So that would be there. And 1, 2, 3, 1. It's not going to work, is it? If I go 1, 2, 1, 2, something is wrong here. I've done something out, and I don't know what. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Then you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, and there, and that will go 1, 2, 3, 1. That's right. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. That's okay. And 1, bang. 1, 2, 3, and 1, bang. And then we'll start off by popping that straight down in the middle as a kind of a central altar. Yeah, probably. I mean, the entire idea that something is banned like that is ludicrous. So if I want to make you 1, 2, about 3. 3's high enough, or do you think 4 would be better? Three or 4. It's difficult. Decision. I mean, 4 is, maybe we have them all 4 and then shorten a few and have some broken down. That's possible. That would work, I think. Can I? Yep. Wasn't natural what? You mean a critical fail? I wouldn't go for a natural 20 perhaps, but I wouldn't be going in at the crit fail. Okay. So we got a. I think you need to go, which means that you need. What did I just do with all the dirt light? I put it away, didn't I? Right. In the name of Gygax, let me past. There you go. Dirty light. That's what we wanted. I actually need to get rid of those. I need to think about what I'm going to do with these stones, because obviously 3 thin pillars of stone like that, not the most impressive thing. Now I could chisel some bits, a few bits and pieces, that would probably work. I also definitely need to get rid of these torches from the area. All DMs can be arseholes. I should know, I used to be one. Pop you down there. What about you? Get that one in there. Chicken has died of starvation. We're back to that game again. What are we like? There's a torch down there. I don't want that to be in the area. Hide it out of the way. Ooh, hello. In fact, I don't mind sticking a few torches outside the border because it makes them more zombie proof for when they do come around, and I'm not going mad about the torches that are off to one side, just the visible ones. Use the chickens. Okay, there we go. And that needs to go. There's still a few visible, aren't they? I mean, these ones will be visible off there, but eventually all of this will be all part and parcel of the landscape. So, but getting the immediately visible ones out of the way, always a bonus. So one thing I do think Minecraft the one thing I do think Minecraft needs is more concealable light sources. In fact, to be fair, I actually think having blocks, even just the basic, or some of the basic blocks like this, where you can come in and, you know, convert them to light sources, would be great. I can't stand torch spam. Right, what do I want to do with these then? So what I should probably do is empty my inventory a little bit. We can get rid of a bit of that and those. Actually, I want to keep those to one hand, because what I want to do is copy the runes. I mean, look at that. Really, that's the best it managed. That one's on the bottom. Just get a few down. That'll start us off. Right, we'll start off with a little bit of stone. I think that's always a good starting point. And got my tool bag, chisel, and chisel and bits bags. Put that away. Grab that. So if we then bring these out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then maybe just start that's not working for me. It's always a bit of a looks like noughts and crosses. Yeah, so, well, at least the noughts anyway. I mean, we can kind of just get in there and that is going to look shy. Okay, that's got to go. Now I suppose the alternative is that we come in and just shear a few bits out here and there just to roughen them up. That might work better. So let's start off with this one, and what you got going on there? It's a 4 by 1 and you're going 4 from the bottom. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Something doesn't look right there. Start with a simple one then. We'll get a little bit of that down. Tools. Come on. Give me that. Let's just duplicate that one. And then we'll take all of that and we'll take all of one of those as well. And just get in there and chisel out the rune. I can, but my imagination is limited on a Sunday evening. Plus it kind of themes it with the Electroblobs stuff, which, you know, for me is, it's not critical, but it kind of keeps it in the same vein. Oops. I mean, go back a bit. I probably 20 odd years ago I could have written this in Elvish, but it's been a while since I did any live role playing, and most of those, I use the word skills, have long since atrophied. At least we don't have the necromancer turned on right now, otherwise. Oh, that's interesting. Let's turn that one into a glowing symbol. Of course it will. Right, we got rid of you and you. That one works reasonably well. So again, we can get in there. I really could do with a block to frame off where the top and bottom is as well. Because again, that's coming up from 4 from the bottom, 4 from the top, and 4 from the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's there, isn't it? How big was the box? It's 4 by 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just pop those in. Boop, boop, boop. 3, 1, 2. Oh, it's another Chisels and Bits stream. Oh dear. Any other? See, that's, I don't even know what that is. I mean, there's a little bit of me wondering whether I should just go with these if I'm going to faff around. I know I can't chisel them. Oh, I can chisel them, but they lose their symboliness. I mean, they are more textured. It's got to be said, I'm kind of really coming around to the idea of using this stuff. Wherever I put them. Yeah, I mean, that's the only real. Well, I can pick this colour I want for the symbol, and I can make sure it actually has a symbol. Let me just carry on. Let's not give up on it. Really? Why would you want them on the top? Stop with the bloody weird. Oh, that one will do. Right, where's me glowstone? So again, both starting 4 from the bottom and 4 in from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is 3 up, 4 across, and then all the way up. One, 2, 3. Again, need a reference. There's one thing I wish Chisels and Bits did, is give you that, will allow you to see where the top is. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then a little tiny one, but stops further down, and it's only 3 wide. Okay. You only 2, 1 down. Yeah. Okay. I should be able to use that like that. That makes life a bit easier, doesn't it? Is the orientation? It does appear to be entirely random. Or is it random? No, I think it's actually based on where you place it. So that one, well, in theory, if it was random, that would change, but it's always there on the top. That is a circle. 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 Strange idea. That's that one again. So that's a different symbol again. Have we got any symbols that I've not seen anywhere? That one. No, that one's just that orientated through 90 degrees. Weird. Weirdly weird. Weirdly weird. Okay. So we've got that symbol to do. Again, we'll get the U in on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 6, 7th in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 there. Oops. Damn it. I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah, 3 up. No, yeah, 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Right. So that goes 3 and 1. Then you've got that goes up on next to it. 4, 1, and then 4, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 4. least we can still use the connected texture to just fill in the bits. Any more symbols? That's the question. Does appear to be the limit of their creativity, I think. Yeah, a few orientation changes, but right. So, armed with all of that, we should be good to start getting them moving these symbols around. And I'm not going to put them all on the same thing, or we'll move them around and pop different ones in different places. Then we'll weather, and in fact I will actually pop a few blocks of differing colours in, see what we get. Oh god, here we go. You, thank you. And that one there will pop up there. And take that one down a level, and we'll muck around with a few of these just to so we need to do a bit of copying now, don't we? And then we'll change some of the materials around. To you, I'll have one of them over here. We'll even have one of them in the same thing there. And has that got one in at all? It's got one at the top there, hasn't it? Okay, like that. And then this one has just got the one item in it, so what did I put in there? I can't remember. That one can go there, perhaps like that. And then what we should be able to do is go connected texture, and change those up reasonably easily to other things. Might do something up there. You can be changed like so, and that one can be changed around. Right, so then once we've got that, where did I go? That's as tall as that one is. So if I take that off, shrink that down, and then just pop a piece of, in fact, not even gravel. Gravel would be wrong. The cobble. Put the gravel away. And then this one, which is, we can take you off. We can bring that there with, now the question, can I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't really want that one though, because that's the same one that's in the thing. No symbols, no. Oh well, I mean I could do, I could have put for example, we could try this one. If I go with a, let me pop a rock down there. That is not what I wanted. That really doesn't matter. we can just do that with it. Yeah, I suppose it does kind of add a certain change to it. Right, what else we got? That one's shortened over there, so we'll pop this one. That can just be there. This one, I think, well, we'll soon find out. Have I got any singles? No, I don't. Okay. Has that got anything in it? Oh, it got one. Okay, we'll chop you down to size then a little bit and just stick a block there. Okay, that gives me a basic layout, I think. I think it does. And then what we want to do, or what I want to do ideally, is just nip away at the edges in places, just to where the corners. That top one, I may actually, let's see if I can't do something fancy up there. There. Just kind of breaks it up a little bit, and I suppose we could just take a, I mean, it might be easier just take a few slices out like this to start off. And then fine tune them later after the so just to get that kind of going on around there, perhaps even breaking through the rune. Those chickens are dying altogether too much. Oh well. We'll double check, make sure that the villagers' food supplies are not being too depleted by the great chicken death thing going on. So that kind of makes it look a little more broken up, and again we can come in here and just break a few bits off like that, and come in and snip those down. No, it's dirt. Okay. I was wondering why there was dirt showing through there. And again, just a little bit of breaking up around here. Maybe even around the bottom here, just to indicate some wear and tear. I don't think it is. Oh, let me just go and double check, because it'll bug me otherwise now. There's plenty of the harvest in it, and yeah, I don't know, it's bizarre. I mean, I've got a couple of villagers set purely to get seeds. In fact, let me just. Oh, sorry. Look of disgust in the face, like, I just tended that crop. So I want to go and see if there's seeds in the actual storeroom, because if the seeds should be, just look at his ear, Jester just prance along, not Jester, Minstrel. Of course, the fun's going to be now finding seeds in this mess. They really do. Oh, hello. No, they were my seeds in my inventory, weren't they? They just use everything and anything. There's just no order to any of this. It's a perfect addition to this would be the ability to place a marker on the chests. I haven't seen a single seed yet. That of course doesn't mean there are no seeds. That means the ranchers potentially are not. Oh, which one are you? You've got that. Which one? You're going over there. I don't know why they're not getting seeds. It's really weird. Or they are getting seeds and they're just not getting anywhere close to enough. What are you? You're a lumberjack. Okay. I don't know. It's really odd. Yeah, you're a farmer. You've got carrying seeds. Couple of things would be really useful, I think, in this mod would be the ability to designate chests for a specific purpose, and the other one would be the ability to call all the villagers to a central location. Yeah, now we especially with the modifications we've got, we can you could stick a villager bell in there and say when you ring the bell they all come running and come to the centre to drop what they're doing, kind of stuff. Kind of makes sense to me. Right, so where was I? I was chipping away at this stuff with little holes now. Yeah, that's the thing. I've got a chicken farm, obviously, which works well, but again, it's not tech warfare, Tektopia chicken, so they don't like it. It's a real pain. I think Tango overthought the stopping people from kind of cheating the resources in by building vanilla farms and whatever. But again, the half of the problem is the lack of a config. Without a config, there's nothing you can do with it. So, yeah, no point grumbling. It's I don't think it's going to get updated until maybe 1.16, if it gets updated. I mean, let's be brutally honest. Tango is a YouTuber primarily and a mod maker secondarily. That's not to say he can't write a better mod than I do, because obviously, you know, I'm not criticising his mod writing ability. It's better than mine. But the reality is it's not been updated since it was released. So, yeah. What I could actually do with, I think, is partnering with an established modder, someone who's got the time to maintain and build, and, you know, even make suggestions. So, I think that looks all right. Now, obviously, what we also can do, if I've got any, is we can weather these. In fact, let's just come in and no, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted is something more like that. And just get a little bit of the old growth. Yeah, I still think sometimes it's easier to do this just by just, you know, with a single bit, as you can get in there. Let's not go too mad on that one, but I might do a little bit up there. So that kind of works for weathering the stones. I don't know. I'm not going to obviously do all of this on stream. Although, to be fair, with the stuff that some streamers do on stream, I'm amazed that people watch it. I mean, mind you, I think comparing myself to some of these guys who would be futile anyway. I mean, like Christ, I believe Mumbo Jumbo did a 3-hour stream where all he did was dig sand or dirt. You know, it's like I just don't understand. Surely the point is to try and, you know, build something. I think we'll do that, but I will do the actual the chisels, all of that chisels and bits work independently from the stream, because it's just going to be too much otherwise. Well, I think it'll be too much. So what else do we need to do in here? We obviously need to get it planted. We need to get some ambience around the place, a few different trees, and I think I also need to, what I really wouldn't be a bad idea is to go around all of these trees that I don't want these guys to go. I mean, they won't touch the dark oaks, so we're fine there, but to go around all of these and just these ones here and stop them digging them by popping a non-dirt block underneath wouldn't be a bad move. I also need to get some, oh no, I've got red mushroom, haven't I? Yes, yeah, and clearly, because that's me, waffle. Incidentally, I noticed that the alpha 19 of 7 Days to Die is about to drop soon, so that's interesting. I did actually, I actually tried to play Terraria again over the weekend. Obviously, I bought it some time ago. I still don't get it. I don't genuinely do not get it. I'm not entirely sure what yeah, it's strange. There we go. See, to me, streaming's a good point where I can get some of the more mundane jobs. I think that'll do for that. I don't really need to do any further out there. More of the mundane jobs out of the way and done. So what I would like to do, speaking of mundane jobs, no, I haven't. I'm banished. Let me just go and double check. I'm not even sure whether I've seen it. Building strategy. Group of exiled travelers who... Yeah, it might be worthwhile. Let me... have I got to put it on a somewhere? Oh, I need to sign. Of course, I'm not signed in right now. Log in. Damn it. Tell you what, we'll do it the other way. No, I won't. Yeah, I think I've seen Banished. I think did Corellis or somebody have a bash at that. Right. puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4. More puzzle. Let's check the whole. I'll take all the puzzle, and we shall take those, and we shall take those, and we shall take some of that, and you can go back in. Lovely. Right, so I'm thinking we'll start off with the brown. Brown mushroom there, just because we've got mainly red mushrooms in the area right now. So we'll also head up here, and I don't want it too close. We'll go with another brown there. Needless to say, the last thing you want is a giant mushroom for your enemies to sit there and lob arrows at you with. Right, that's it. The rum's gone. Well, the rum's not gone. I've got loads of rum, but time for the beer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Alpha 19 for 0.68 damage. I can't see him on the where the hell am I ometer. So right, we'll go and we'll get I think a red mushroom right over here. And if I can get one to work over here, and let's have a try down, say here. Yeah. They add a certain element of colour to an area, don't they? Right, let me put the puzzle away and the mushrooms. Let me get rid of that tiger. Get rid of that and put that away, and we shall have a little bit. Well, take you. We'll take a couple of those. We'll even have a couple of those. And a few of those. I'm not going to go with the willows. We'll take some ironwoods. Right, that's a start. Again, I'm not going to put the trees too close to the walls, but what I want to do is really make this place kind of pop out as being... Oh, did I get any dark wood saplings? Dark oak even. I did, and some birch, and some spruce, and an olive. Well, might as well. Never let it be said that there's always room for an olive tree. And we'll pop you in there. We'll get a bit of dark oak. The olive tree will be fine. As I say, the dark oaks are fine because the lumberjacks find them strange and confusing, so that is not a problem. I don't want the dark oak quite that close. What about there? That works. And maybe... Oh, got some visitors coming in. Maybe one here. I've got enough for one more. I might as well use it because, you know, if you use it or lose it kind of thing. I know obviously I won't lose it, but go away. Right, I think about there would be good. Right, so that gives us those. Let's drop that off. We'll get a little bit of the ironwood going because again the lumberjacks won't touch it. I also should... Did I do these? I can't remember. That one I've definitely not done. I've not done these. This is a bit of a kind of an oversight, because yeah, probably you've got these going on. I've already done that one, but there's no way to tell other than your memory, and of course, you know, my memory's not brilliant. Did I do that one? I did do that one, you see. Okay, right, well, we'll not worry about it. Fine. Clearly I'm losing it. Can I get... I can. Nice tall ironwood there. How about there? Yep. The ironwoods are pretty good, actually, because they're really not that fussy about where they grow. He says taking an inordinate length of time on that one to get it to go. Come on. Okay, you're going to be fussy there, aren't you? There. Oh, come on. That was just rude. That was just proving me wrong. Right, let me go and find some more bits and pieces. I could do with a little bit more bony meal. And again, for the almost alien quality of them, you really can't beat these ghost woods. They've really got a nice... Oh dear, how did I miss that one? Yeah, they really do lend an element of colour that you don't get from most of the vanilla-y trees. So we'll have another ghostwood there if we can get... Yeah, there we go, lovely. A little bit of sakura, maybe one of them. Under there. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely looking well forested now. I think we should probably, well, we'll get a few more down here, but we'll pop that one in there, and then we get that little bit of maple if I can. Come on, there we go, and we'll have one more because we can. I don't know where, but yeah, I don't like that there. Have you ever noticed that, how you sit there and you just push it one tree or one block too far, and yeah, you end up with something you don't like. Right, maple, ironwood, sakura. We're now into vanilla blocks. And these require a little bit more thought. Do I really want to put too many vanilla trees in here? I mean, I think we've kind of... Any more, I think, might be overdoing it. I don't know what you think. But what we will do is we'll pop those away. We'll grab some oak leaves, and we'll grab those spruce leaves. That will help. And it means I can get some of that out of the way. Apples don't belong in there, they're not crops. And that can bug off and all. Right, so we can then get more of that. Oh, your light. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind it if the light blocks. Oh, I think it'll be fine because I've got an entire box full of flowers. What I do want, however, is a little bit of you, and a crafting table. Because I would like... No, I haven't got that. Okay, so I'm guessing I haven't got that either. The bane of alternating between packs. That should be sufficient. So we can get over here and let's start off with a bit of gravel. We'll get and a little bit of andesite. Get a little bit of leafage going on around the place. Then we can do something similar. So you can get the kind of I'm definitely not going to the actual this bit in the middle is not going to be. I'm going to overcrowd around the outside and then we'll get a path going down. But what I do want is a little bit more detail around this area, just to make it pop a little. Again, doesn't need to be overly complicated, but this just needs a certain light touch. Speaking of a light touch, how about a cobblestone lamp there? And that is a dirt light, so we'll pop that there, and we shall pop you there, and then we can take a little bit of that just around. Yeah, that's all it needed. In terms of getting here, we need to also think about that, and that's going to be, because obviously we have a path that comes up here. So from here we need to come maybe down here. Yeah, that's, well, it's only a little bit awkward. Well, I think I've got some more of those somewhere. Right, now this is the bit where I stare blankly at the shulker box, knowing that I actually haven't got those. God damn it. Right. Heading this way. So they are keeping on top. I don't know, it's really bizarre why those chickens are starving so badly. Right, I could have sworn blind I had a big stack of those things. Told you I did. Is there anything I want around while I'm over here? Do I need, have we got any fence? Anything that we need? I think I've got everything I need to make fence anyway, so and back over. I'm so glad I've got this wand, you know. I wouldn't like to think what it was like without the levitation spell. Right, so from there I'm going to go to there. Oh no, there, then there, then there, then there, and I build up around the edges to make this fit. Yeah, we'll come, maybe come this way. And then we can, that gives us the option of pathing off that way should we need to as well. doesn't look too bad. Okay, I've got stuff going on, that works to a degree. And then we'll come around there and we'll come in here. And that'll bring us round. So that gives us a nice route. Man, I've got so much crap. We'll come back and grab some of that crap later. We've got supports, so that'll work for some bits and pieces. Right, so from there we can and just cut the path in like this to start off with. And it will go up there, and obviously cut in there, and then so that will cut across here. We need to do something up here to make this kind of a place, but right, and then there's a few bits and pieces. Obviously that needs to go. That means we've now got a dark patch there, but that's not a problem because we got the dirt light. Don't like that. That kind of works better once it's spread. You can have that fungus, because fungus actually sticks on anything from Ferdinand's flowers, so you know you can more or less get away with just plastering those however you like. So we come around here, that will bring us in through to that, like that. That kind of works as a direction. Take it from, right, we'll get a little bit of these, and also let's get some spruce fence going if I can. That should be more than enough. So we can pop a little bit of that going in here, bit of that going in there. Wherever we can't put a fence, we can pop one of those. I'm actually inclined, I think, to do that. No, I don't think. Well, I should get away because they're transparent, so a fence won't connect, will it? Whereas that won't work because the fence will connect. And then when we get up here, we can come along like that. Yeah, works okay. Hang on. That's tools, isn't it? Yeah. No, why are you not playing? It's probably me doing something wrong. Like not clicking properly or something. But there you go. Whack a little bit of that there. One there. One there. 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 There and there. Now what to do in the middle, that's the question. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out most but not all of the grass blocks. And I'm going to replace them with worn down blocks. I think that might work. And make it look a little bit more worn and used. So we take that out, and then what I would like is one of these. I know I've got a pile of coarse dirt. That's some. Thought I had more. So I've got gravel, so that's not a problem. Anyway, we'll start off with a liberal smattering of coarse dirt around the place. Could do with a little more, I think. Should have plenty of gravel and everything though, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'm also going to just put a little bit more around some of these fallen stones, just to give them the impression that they're, you know, they've been there a while. And oh, hello. Anything way a bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Right, put the coarse dirt away for a second and grab myself some of that podzol, and again we'll throw just a little bit of this around, not a lot, especially if I can get myself into the areas where the stones and the shadows. Enough. And then we can start with, now I don't want to use the cobblestone ones for this. I want to make it look a little bit more natural dirt rather than like streets or whatever. So maybe just grab a bit like that perhaps, and then we can jump in and turn you to, what else would work? Horizontal stripy dirt? Why not? Bit more there, bit there, bit there, and then what we're left with, I can stick a bit of, I don't want a lot of these in, but one or two won't hurt. And that leaves us with probably that one, which is kind of a dirt texture that really doesn't do anything, but it doesn't allow grass to spread to it, which is of course what we're after. So that gives you that. We can throw a few of these, because I quite like these mystical flowers, so they can go around because they have that look at me, I'm magic thing going on about them. I don't know whether we've got anything else. Have we got any more of those in there? Not seeing any, but that doesn't mean anything because I could be looking directly at them and I still probably wouldn't see them. Pixie mushrooms, that will work. Definitely some more of these fans. So we can get a few of these in around the place. Got a bit of that on there, a bit on that one perhaps. Definitely on this one. Again, being careful not to go too mad with it. What else have we got? Get a bit of crinoline stinkhorn. Everybody likes a little bit of a crinoline stinkhorn in their life. I'm sure they don't. I'm going to take some bamboo because that'll work around the area. We'll have a little bit of this dead grass as well. So again, pop the odd bit here and there. The dead grass has got the advantage it also works over here on the sand. Crinoline stinkhorn. Where shall we pop a crinoline stinkhorn? On the actual thing. That works. Bamboo. My old bamboo. That should probably... I don't want to go again. Don't want to go too mad with it, but I just have. Maybe a little tiny bit of bamboo over there as well. Oh, it's I could just hear the one of the villagers doing villagery things in the background. I'll get rid of you. What else? Yuccas really don't kind of fit the theme. Have I got any... I haven't got any glow shrooms or anything, have I, here? Might be able to get... Let me just see if I can't find... yeah, there's a few dark oaks with overhangs where we could possibly get a little bit of druidic mistletoe growing around the place. Because you don't... Nothing says druids more than mistletoe. Oh, and, you know, Asterix the Gull. I mean, apart from obviously decorating up the stones and chiseling those away, but again, I'll do that off camera. I think the only real thing to do is just to run out here and just get this area, the bits that are not actually used, a little bit more overgrown around the thing, but you know, actually have the interior of the space relatively, you know, clean and yeah, and stuff and things. Right, I'm just going to stick all of this back in here for now and grab those. But I'm not disappointed with that. That I think works quite well. And as I say, once I've chiseled and broken the stones up a little bit more, maybe I might throw a rune or two more in, I don't know. I don't think that looks bad at all. Let's just try that from the top of the wall, shall we? I mean, certainly a more effective use of the space, I think. Oh, at least it's a use of the space, not necessarily effective, but it is a use of the space. And once these bamboo shoots have come up higher, I think we will definitely have something that looks reasonable, I hope. Right. I think I'm going to go and find that mushroom biome, you know, just because we can. Plus it'll give us an opportunity to explore, because, you know, exploring is always a fun thing to do, and we've got the means of getting around. I'm just no, I'm not planning to. The temptation may be very real at times, but I'm certainly not planning to. Let me just dump those out of the way. Dump that in there along with that, and let us grab my thingy. Oh my god, damn it. Tools. Compass. Right, so what we were going for? Mushroom, weren't we? I'm trying to think if there's any other biomes I've not actually found yet. I don't think so. Let's go for the mushroom island. Start search. So it is that way. Oh, interesting. We did find one earlier, didn't we? I'm sure it said it was about 8,000 blocks north, didn't it? I'm not losing it, am I? I did actually find a mushroom island. So I came and looked up all the way up here. I'll tell you what, we shall head that way now. What's the easiest, going to be the quickest and easiest way of getting over to there? Probably port over to Potter's and then go from there. Maybe. Let's go and do that. I have got a plan to use one of the boats from Ancient Warfare to try and take on a pirate ship as well. That's also in my agenda of things to do. Okay, next. Potter's Village, there we go. They're pretty good, so let us embark. Hey, didn't engage. Who needs rockets? Apart from me, obviously. Clearly I do need rockets. The thing with the exploration is this pack has got a lot to explore, because, you know, there's these things. That one's obviously been done because it's close to explored terrain, but and you know, you get these ancient warfare structures, which is far more than you would get in a vanilla environment. But there is a certain element of sameness to them. I'm going to sleep so we can check our thing and do our thing. Right, you now work. Mushroom Island. Start search. I think it's lying. It was either lying before or it's lying now, but It's somewhat annoying. Oh well, we'll keep on going and see what... Oh, hello. There appears to be nobody at home, so okay. Oh, hang on. If that's not been looted, that's not a bad... I feel like this one has been looted. Yes. Oh well, worth a try. Right, where are we now relative to where I was going? So I'm still heading up this way. We've got a good wow, this... I mean, I don't believe... If there was going to be a Mushroom Island, then... Well... Let's head this way. See what we can find. What was that? Oh, it's just a thingy mob hoochimaflob. The nice thing with having the waystones, of course, is I can go out. It doesn't matter how far I go. I just teleport back. I mean, it cost me some experience to get around on a bit, but that's not a problem. This is all new terrain for me, so oh, hello. Is that an empire? Ow. Off you go. Have fun. No? Is this Empire, or is this... These guys don't seem hostile. Is it because they can't? I mean, let me tell you what. Let's just get levitation on. Nogs. And they're not hostile. That seems suspicious. I'd like to go down that ladder, but I don't want to push them off. They might consider that to be somewhat unpleasant. This is a really nice boat, you know. Nog healer. I like your helmet, sir. Please, can I no? Oh, that is a nice helmet. So presumably in here there'll be a Nog captain. Obviously I can't open their chest because we haven't killed them yet. So how do you how do you... Wow, he's got some hearts. Oh, I don't know what his armor's like, but man, he's got some. They've actually got some 50. Just out of interest, 50. Lots of hearts. I don't see a trader though. That's the. I think you need to trade with them to up your standing with them, and as I understand it, anyway. And so far, these guys have just been archers. Oh, well, interesting. Well, I was expecting a fight, and I landed, and nothing. Let's keep going then. If I'd have got some money on me, I could have probably tried trading with them, but oh, what's that? Oh wow, that is. I don't know what biome that is. That looks like an Extreme Hills, but that is one hell of a hill. One hell of a hill. Alright, let's find somewhere to settle. And let's try the compass again. Oh, it's crashed. Okay, let me get that back up then. Good start, well, good finish. Oh dear. I'm loading. Ooh. No, just immediate death. There was an exit code. I can go and have a look at the error log, but to be fair, it's probably going to be something nonsensical. Crash reports today at 22. It was a server-side crash. Exception in server tick loop, concurrent modification exception, entity tracker, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. Something in the server tick loop fell over. That's it. That's as much as we got. So yeah, I get these sometimes. Just the way it is the way it is. I wonder when barbers are going to open again. I really could do with getting to see my my nice Turkish fellas. The one thing I've noticed is my hair is getting, well, my wife has a go at it and she's not actually too bad, but things. No problem, I'm pleased you enjoyed it. I actually like nomadic tents. It's definitely something I want to put into a pack at some point. I just don't know what and where. So let's jump back in here. Are we there? I've reloaded. Why is that not? Oh, there we go. It took a while for it to catch up. I mean, personally, I do think there should be the hammer shouldn't take durability. That was the fun, but yeah, get there. And back. Right, now here, oh, it's searching. from Mushroom Island. Is it going to find one, or is it going to crash again? I don't know whether I dare use that. You know what? Oh, hello. If that one's not being raided, now there's usually a Johnny up here. Why? Oh, hello. I think we've just. Where's the Johnny then? Oh, there he is. Well, that's easy kill. And tunneling. Okay. Definitely a there's a witch down here somewhere. Don't trust pressure plates ever. Oh, weird. I really don't mind, I'll have it. It feels wrong not to raid the place, I just don't know where that witch has gone. But books are always nice. Scroll of Replenish Hunger, some emeralds, the rest of it is junk. Keep you. Have all of those. If everything just worked, would most of us be out of I mean? I would definitely be. Where is that witch? Zombie villager. Weird. It's like everything just spawned in the wrong place anyway. Oh, hello. If we wanted to, we could probably go back and try and trade with the Nogs. Have the Ender Pearl, because they'd be wrong not to. Frizz, evade, fire sigil, we'll have that, and we'll take that. And we'll have you. Alright, there we go. That'll do us. In fact, we'll have a snooze if we can. Sure. Well, I was trying the fabric. Well, no, I'll rephrase that. I was trying the replay mod again the other day. In fact, today, as it was, and yeah, it was most definitely not playing. Now, unfortunately, the replay mod does not exist for 1.15 in Forge. It has to be fabric. But of course, what I didn't realise, I do now. Oh, hang on, put those away. And those. What I didn't realise is that they don't play well together. You can't actually run for the fabric and Forge in the same launcher. So thankfully I tested it on a it doesn't really matter world. In fact, I tested it on my latest mod spotlight that I have recorded, because I'd already recorded it. Hey, ow, rude! I'm flying here. Well, technically, kind of falling, I suppose. Yeah, and all of the CurseForge mod and stuff. The replay mod worked fine, but all of the curse stuff vanished, which was a bit of a pain. Oh wow, this is I like that. One thing I do love with the Rivers mod is these. I mean, look at that. Natural terrain generation. If it had not been for the fact that we were, like, you know, 50 episodes in and I'd got a base already established, I think I'd be looking to try and build around here. The only drawback is, of course, is the villagers are such moronic idiots that I'd have to build so defensively to stop them, like, killing themselves in the river. That would be a pain. Bees. Let's just see if we can find one more thing. What time are we at anyway? Yeah, I was trying if we can find one more thing. I mean, those we've seen before, but that last structure. I just want to go and see if we can find something I've not seen, or something that's a little bit different. Problem is, I've been around almost all of these biomes as well, so a lot of the stuff you find, I mean, that, you know, that's just another chest. Is that actually a, oh no, that's a hill actually. Alright, that was just natural terrain gen, but be nice to find a structure that I've not seen. Oh, witch hut, birch logging thing, yeah, they can things. That's clay burners and a village empire. They're not they're not fans of me. You so much fun. Oh dear. And then we're into desert, which of course does spawn some interesting structures, but primarily villages. Again, exploration wise, I don't see a great deal of point. It's not going to yield me anything that I desperately need. And this, well, I mean, I've actually been here, so there's every chance that I've already searched that. Right, I'm going to try the compass one more time and search. If we crash, that will be the end of us. If we don't, then yeah, it didn't find one. So I think the first one was a false positive, not the other way around. Very tempted to just go and see if I did actually do that, but I don't walk into the cactuses though. I mean, that, well, we'll find out. We'll find out one way or the other. Right, let's go. It's just, that's being raided. Probably by me, because that's my technique. Just to scutch in there, and so that means that will have been well and truly raided out as well. So yeah, the this is that is barbarians, isn't it? Orcs. Oh, and we've already done. In fact, That's the one I did. My God. What are the odds that I've actually just bumped into that? So I'll have a look at these orcs. Because they sometimes have some good stuff. Right then, Mr. Green Skinny. Hello. Did you die? I don't know. That one stupidly sat there taking it though, which is, you know. I think that's my... Oh, he was actually an orc on a... There's one there. Oh, there's a pellet. There's one. Ow. Ow. The other thing is, if that was my NPC, it'd be like a sniper with a Barrett 50 cal. But oh no, the moment they're shooting at me, they're like super shots. Ow, where did that come from? Was it you? I don't even know where that's coming from. Better eat. Come on. Oh, hello. Yeah, you shot the horsey. You shot the horsey. I'm using the horse's armour. I can't even see this guy. So, I think he's going to be dead in a minute. I'll have his. You killed my horsey. Well, I mean, technically it was one of your horses, but I'll have your horsey now. That's how it works. Kill my horsey, I will have your horsey. Right, any more? There's one there. Ow. Stop. Man, these guys are so rude. Ow. Damn, lag. Oh, he's stupid enough to sit there and take it. That's good. He's dead. I think we're coming out on top. We should do. I mean, you know, we're considerably better equipped than these guys. Hi. Right. Oh, there's another one. I saw it. I seed you. I seed you with my own eyes. I did. Right. Let's have a look. See what if anything there is in this place, apart from a whole load of experience. I mean, it sounds like there's something, you know, in a down direction. But if there is, oh, there it is. There you go. Should we sleep the night off? Probably be wise. There's still NPCs on the map, so I can see them green in their greeniness. Oh, don't waste on whatnot. Just eat that up. I've got nothing on me useful. For exploration of a bit of a maze, that much is for certain. There's something going on up there. And I can't really see. I may be overly cautious. Might be being overly cautious, but as I've pointed out before, this is why I don't die a lot. Where the hell is all of the mobs? Well, this is a maze and a half, isn't it? Whee! There's something. Alright, you know what? No, that's not going to work. This is wood. Let's stop being an old woman about it and see what, if anything. Wow, I'm getting lost already. Okay. Oh, hello. Cheeky. I think there might be one. No? One there. Hello. How you doing? There's one there. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, all right. Oh. Good morning, sir. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, there's a big one. Diamond, sword, and all. And get rid of him, because he's the guy who heals them all. Oh, hello. More? Oh, hi. Oh! They're resurrecting him. Of course, the shamans are the equivalent of the priests, aren't they? They don't. Oh, hello. Not bad for loot though. Chanting room again. If you were hunting for food, I mean, you know, fermented spot, all of this stuff is useful. You can't whinge at that. That's also useful. And yeah, probably need to clear some inventory space now though. That can go, and that can go. Blub blub blub, slurp. And then there was this in here, wasn't there? Which we might as well also have. Rotten flesh. Carrot. Don't want carrot. Alright, then what else have we got? If anything. Nothing. Oh, slime balls are nice. I'm not really that bothered about anything there other than, I suppose we'll have the lapis. And what else we got? Oh no, slime balls, lapis. I really should be paranoid about this, shouldn't I? Oh, redstone. I suppose, yeah, we can sacrifice a couple of books for it. And I think that looks to be about it. I mean, there's something going on there. No wither skulls, so nothing worthwhile nicking in that respect. But now all I've got to do is work out how the hell to get out of here. Well, I mean, you know, it's Minecraft. I can always just tunnel straight up, can't I? There's certainly no mobs left anywhere on the thing. There you go. I get pro. And yeah. Oh, it is actually daytime still, so we can leave. Anyways, well, I think that's the first time I've actually raided one of those, so it was relatively straightforward. Let me get the loot put away, and we'll. I suspect. Well, I think. Well, not suspect. I know. It's not like I'm not certain. I don't have any degree of certainty. I think that will probably do us for this instance of things. So I think until next time. Thanks for joining me for the stream, guys. Unfortunately, I have got work tomorrow, even though work is working from home. It's very great. It suddenly went very grainy then. So anyway, that will be it for me. And thanks for joining me. Catch you later. Bye for now.